What is up, guys? AC Aquatics here. And here in front of me is my newest project and my biggest mess. So, finally decided that it was time to start putting a fish rack together and really start growing out and breeding these fish and eventually get a website going to start selling them, because it's just, I think it'd be so fun. I think it'd be a good experience. So, this is what I have set up right now. I'm going to be painting these tanks to put 4 more right there. So these be what I'm doing later. I have bristlenose fry. I have dwarf neon praecox rainbows. Fry. Those are fry from breeding school that I have. And then panda cories. I have 6 of them in there growing out. I have my gold white clouds and a newest batch of bristlenose fry in there. Growing them out, I'm going to be setting 4 more, organizing it better, cleaning better. I got to do some water changes after this, after I paint these tanks. I'm going to have a 40 breeder here, another 40 breeder here. Goal is to have one that's like a panda cory, dwarf neon rainbow school of breeding fish, basically. And the other one's just going to be a shell dweller tank for have a big breeding school of shellies. In here, I have a bunch of Java moss I ripped out of the red eye luminatus rainbow tank that I have upstairs. Just wanted to see if there were any eggs in there, so I threw it in there just in case. And here I have some bristlenose fry that are supposed to be keeping this clean, but clearly they're not, or that's poop, one or the other. So I have to vacuum all that up, and I do have some apistogramma fry. Very small. Don't have lights set up, so you probably won't be able to see them. They're in here, though. There's about 17 of them in there. And then my mess. My fish food, my gravel. That's all going to be organized in a little bit here. My workbench. My ghetto window fix. I got all the windows need to be replaced. Terrible insulation, they just got to be completely replaced, because clearly you could see there was water damage. None over there, none over here. That's just chipped old paint. This is water damage from the windows having water leak in, and there's a busted tank. So that's got to get fixed. I figured I'll patch those up for the winter, or until I can get someone in here to fix those. That way it's not as cold down here, because it's not really that cold, but without those it was really cold. There's my temporary power strip power bar. That's not going to last long. That's going to be fixed once I get an electrician in here to help me set some stuff up. Tool bench, all my stuff. More stuff, another fix. Workout machine, vacuums that got to go to the curb. And then all the stuff from my projects over here. I got buckets, coupons for Tetris stuff, Marina. Hang on, bag filters. I got 4 more sponge filters from AquariumCo-Op. These little poly bags these little filter bags were on sale. So I ordered 10 of these. Ordered a bunch of crushed coral, some bleach for sanitizing nets. I have 2 bottles of these to set up the next rack, or the next row of tanks. Figure why not just use it, try it out, see how I like it. Some more buckets. Always got to have a lot of buckets. Cleaning stuff. But yeah, that's my goal, is to get this set up, fish breeding, and eventually get a website going and make it sooner rather than later with just these fish, and then go from there. I really want to expand on this down here. Once I get everything set up, we'll be building a lot more racks in the future. Maybe even doing some aquaponic / hydroponic stuff down here, because that's what I went to school for. I went to a trade school for conservation 2 years out of my high school. For half days, so we learned how to do all basically conservation stuff, like greenhousing, aquaculture, road clearing, timber harvesting, tree identification, stuff like that. It's really useful stuff that could, in the field that I want to be in. So figured I'll give you guys a quick update on this. I'm going to paint the tanks, and then I'll probably cut back in once I put these up on the shelf. So see you then. So I just wanted to chime in real fast. I don't know if anyone on here has ever painted tanks. If you're watching this video, if you're thinking about, painting the bottoms or the backgrounds of your tanks, I use what is called Plasti Dip because that's what AquariumCo-Op, Steamfied Aquatics, like a bunch of people recommend. So I use that, and I find that it's best to just spray in a light layer first. You want to just get like a light layer down on all of them, and then that'll hold the rest of the coats. And then you kind of just do a little bit more. By 3 coats, you should be good. It should be pitch black. You shouldn't see any light through it. If you do, after the 3rd coat, just touch it up a little. Don't coat it too much after that, because after that, you're just wasting paint. But I just wanted to let you guys know that real fast in case you've never painted tanks before. Again, it's Plasti Dip, comes in a can, just sprays on, really easy. And the best part about it is if you don't like it, it forms like a it's almost like a balloon. If you like suction cupped or put a balloon on this and then got it stuck to it somehow, that's almost what it's like. You just peel it, it peels right off. If you want to get rid of it, change the color, you don't like it, whatever. That's why I always use this. So, just wanted to let you guys know that, and I'll be back when I finish painting the tanks. Okay, so it's about a couple days later. Tanks are painted, bottom, backside, and they're ready to go up. I gotta go get a couple more cinder blocks later today. Move that up. I'm gonna fix all that cord. My linear piston air pump should be here today, hopefully. I ordered some thermometers. They were about $1 each on Amazon. I found a deal thanks to Steamfied Aquatics. So yeah, I'm gonna put a couple more cinder blocks, fix this. I got black yoga mats to go underneath all the tanks, so I'm gonna have to take all these down, which is why I'm letting them get low. I'm gonna take them all down, do big water changes, put these up, put the mats up, put the final shelf up top, and that's probably where I'm gonna have all my fry hatching, and I want to do killifish up there too in little Tupperware containers. But throw some cucumber in here. It didn't sink yet, but that sank is clear. They've been eating that one like crazy. So yeah, so that's gonna happen, and those tanks are painted. For yoga mats, I just buy these cheap ones from Walmart. They're like $9. They work perfect. 2 of them should take up the whole board perfectly. But besides that, I'm gonna have to cut back in once I get the cinder blocks and I start putting the next shelf up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the air piston pump, linear air piston, is here. Here's the bar that all the airline hooks up to, that I'm gonna hook up. These are the components that I need to hook it up. Everything's here. Next step is to just grab a couple more of these cinder blocks, take everything down, put in the yoga mats, and rebuild and set up, and set the rest of the tanks up, which I have right there. And I still have, those aren't going to stay there. Those are just extra tanks I have. That's going to be a 40 breeder there. And after that, the next thing I want to accomplish is setting up a quarantine table. But for now, I'm focused on getting this done. So, what else could I show you guys? Let me show you. I'll show you this package that I got real fast, even though it's boring. Basically, all that's in here is just 10 of these thermometers. I open one real fast. There's my wash machine going off. This is impossible. Hold on. Okay, it's just 10 of these Marina aquarium thermometers for my tanks. They were 98 cents on Amazon. I figured I might as well just pick up 10 of them for all the tanks now. So there's those. Besides that, that is really it. So let me just show you one thing in my German Blue Ram tank, and we'll end this video. Okay, here he is. Yes, he's got a nice clutch of eggs right there. It's the first time he's actually guarding them. It's the first time some of them seem to be fertile. I don't know. This seems to happen every time they lay eggs. I don't know whether they're fertile. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. They just noticed them this morning, so we'll see. They're laying eggs, so it's a good sign. But besides that, I don't really have much more to show off. In the next video, we're definitely going to have more to show off. I'm going to be setting up 4 of those tanks, getting those cycled fresh, taking those other 4 down, washing them out, you know, bleaching them quick, soaking them, getting those, because those were cycled quickly with old sponge filter. So kind of want to just get a fresh start down there, because I mean, I've quarantined these fish, but you never know. I figure if I'm gonna have that much quantity of fish, having to try to have good high quality fish, I figure, you know, maybe it's good to have a fresh start. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, because probably these ramfry will end up going down there, so what's the difference? You know, I never thought of it like that. And all 3 of my tanks I have up here were cycled with this tank first I set up, and the rest were cycled with sponge filters from this tank. So guess I don't really see, maybe it's not the best idea, but for peace of mind, I'm just gonna try it. Any suggestions for setting up, you know, new fish tanks for growing out? I know water changes in temperature are big. You know, if you don't have if water's not warm enough, not doing enough water changes, fish are just going to take forever to grow, especially stuff like rainbows. So, you got any tips for me? Let me know. Drop them in the comments. Hopefully, next video I'll show off the Claroplecos that I've showed off before. They're getting bigger. Hopefully we'll get some spawning action out of them soon. Don't really think I have anything else spawning. Hopefully by next video we'll be painting tanks, setting them up, and maybe even unboxing some fish, because I think I'm going to order some shellies soon, but we'll see. Besides that, I think that's it for this video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment in the description, you know, give me some feedback, tips, whatever you got, let me know. Besides that, peace.